iwali tubona tukusanukire era webale bena byotusiza kwengalo olunaku olwaleero. You are watching Fas Fas, and this is yet another week of us having a conversation around how education affects participation of women in politics. And today we are looking at the actual solutions. What can we do to elevate the levels of education for the women in Kamuli, in the country, so that they are participating better and more in the politics of the country? And of course, we still have our very exciting guests on the show today. Thank you so much for being on the show once again.
Okay, abageni baife tubaniriza era mwebala okusigala nga mulini ife. Wichere twakomenkerezanga tuli kwogera ku low levels of education. Twabona era nife twabona nti kyali kizibu. Nimwe mwabona nti kyali kizibu. Olwaleero twidye nga tulikoba. Fine, twikiriza nti ekizibu bwe kibaawo kibaako ne solution. Tukoze tutya okukendeeza ku at least ka low level of education. Kabe nti omukyala at least yabaako ni watuukako. Oba yaba nti asobola owandiika erinnya lye, yaba nti asobola okwesimbawo like obwa chairperson LC1, yaba nti yena basobola okumulonda yaba speaker. Mrs. Florence, okyogera ku otya?
Neyanziza. Nze ndakukyogera ku nti tubenga tusobola okukubiriza abantu okuba nga tubataamu emisomo okuva wansi ku ground. Nga tubakubiriza nga tutaawe emisomo nti abakyala weena osaanira okujja mu institution yona niwo bantu wakoma mu P7 wajja mu vocation wasoma era wabanga osobola okujja okwesimba mu bantu kala sinoba ni skills zedi kumala okuba nti osobola okuba mu bantu.
Florence, you get a vocation education. Even if you stopped somewhere, you should go and get some level of vocation education. Do people look at, and I think maybe this is taking us back a little, but do people look at vocation education, especially in terms of the leadership sphere and people who they vote for? Do they look at it in the same way as they would look at primary level and secondary level education? They vote for me if I had said, you know, nakola bya tailoring, nakola vocation ono, you know, yasoma. Bakuwa respect, is the respect the same?
Kati ezira kitiibwa kye baba balikuwa then wabula ndiko banti nga bwe tuba solution tulikunonya solution yetutoola okuba nti abakyala tulikuba tujja mu bukulembezi tulina kujja mu community sensitization twakobera abantu obulungi obuli mu kukola ki okwesimbawo era nga bagiire mu misomo egy'abakulu yaba ngaidi okuwandiika ngaidi okusoma era yabanga asobola okubanga asobola okwogera ni mu bantu then yabanga asobola okwesimbawo nakoba nti niwabanga wakoma mu P7 nga waliwo ka institution ikona kusobola okujjamu osobola okujja weeyongeramu okusinziira ku bwoyemereire. Yes,
I would like to say something. Vocational education for it is about to give you skills, enterprising skills, empower you. When you finish a course, can you start something small for yourself so that it can become a source of income? That's how I would look at it. But people normally look at it in a negative attitude, that it is really to lower somebody down. But as she has said it, I would say she's on the right track. Once you go for vocation as a woman, you get the skill. When you get the skill, you come back, start an enterprise, earn money, get the money which can run you through the campaigns.
The campaign.
Yes, so economic empowerment is key now in this area.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it doesn't, does it offer you the other skills, the skills that that you said people would maybe predominantly get in the traditional education system? Does it offer you those skills to enable you to be a better leader? Would it be a substitute?
Vocational education also depends on which level you've joined it at. You would find that vocational education has upgrading, and then you can acquire the necessary papers that people can equate and say now she has got education.
Yes.
Yes, that's what I would say. You either join it the non-formal way or the formal way.
Okay, Sarah, still on that point. And kwenda nzempinza okubanga nchid. But again, omuntu ali yali kutubona. What's the difference between adult education and vocational training? Because everybody ebyo somewhere somehow bidot bifanana, but again the other one is adult education, then this one is about skills, the vocational training. What's the difference?
The adult education would basically look at the reading, literacy, reading and writing.
Yes.
Yes, that's what we would basically look at. Can somebody conceptualize? But the vocational goes on hands-on. Vocational training is hands-on, skills acquired. Are you practical enough? Can you sustain yourself in the community? Can you start up an enterprise as a person and then employ others or earn and bring others on board? That's what I would look at.
Is vocational education, and I'll ask Ronald, because it's a good platform.
Yes.
And it's a good platform to start to advance to the things that you want to get to. But is it within reach of someone who was dropped out in P7? A woman whose biggest source of income is subsistence farming, who does not necessarily, is it within reach?
Me, I can talk about it on the side of empowerment.
Okay.
If one joins that institution, 1 year, 2 years down the road, that person gets empowered, starts knowing what he or she wants in future. And if he gets empowered, or if she gets empowered, she can come back, convince the rest to vote in for her, because she will be already knowing all what is required. Because once you join such institutions, there are many areas you are taken through. For instance, when you get there, there is also writing. If you don't know, when they are teaching you, they teach while you are writing notes. And you are given time to do the writing. So you get all the skills while you are there. Me, I think it is also...
But is it, how does someone afford it without the money? Is it affordable? Are there programs that are run by the government or run by and that are free or cost a little money? Because education in itself, I mean, one of the reasons for dropout of education, you said pregnancy, but you also mentioned the absence of money. So does it present the same problem?
Thank you, David. I want to come in from there that the government has got some programs that can enable the women, the youth to do what? To advance. For example, we have YLP and UWEP, and we have two components. We have Women Enterprise Fund and Skills Development. So if you have made a business plan and a budget and you want to go in for skills development, maybe you want to learn computer tailoring, there is that fund for you to first train before you start what? Implementing. So there is that, we have those programs.
Yes, sorry.
You learn, then you start implementing, you start getting the money.
Okay, sorry, you wanted to add something.
I wanted to add on also, but she can. Okay. Then to add on that, we have also the structures, the government structures. For instance, from the sub-county level to the district. At the sub-county level, we have the community development officers. Those officers are mandated to empower the women at the local level. For instance, by forming groups whereby if they come together, they learn many things. And while they are learning, they are being empowered. Because if you are not empowered, you can't go in for the money she's talking about. You shy away, you feel inferior for that.
And thus you cannot go in for leadership positions. If you're saying that. Sarah, you're adding something.
When it comes to issues, I would talk to compliment on what Susan has said. What the government has done, it's in place, and I would say that most of the women, it is just a matter of bringing them on board, so that they get to know that these programs are there and they are of their own what benefit. No, it's when they form a group and come together, they don't only discuss about that money, but people bring in different ideas on how to, on parenting, issues of how to take care of children, how to keep their households clean, sanitation comes in, water, issues like that. So I would urge there's a need to bring these women, and they get to know these services are available at sub-county level, at district level, so that they can come on board.
To add on also, if not at the sub-county level, even at the district level, we have the community-based service department, where it comprises all the sectors. We have the functional adult literacy section, we have the youth section. So if people are there in the communities, we can refer also them to that department for more information and for the way forward.
Okay, so we've talked vocation education, we've talked available government programs that help you get skills and empower you to be able to stand for office in the future. What other solutions do you think can be there that will help us overcome the barrier of education to allow more women to participate in politics?
I would like to say that issues of women empowerment is not all about, we wouldn't look at it in an economic perspective of it, but also we need to see that can a woman come out of the crowd? Can a woman stand? Can a woman sustain herself? Can a woman be looked at as a person in society? That's how I would see it. We have got we have also got partners in the legal sector, UONET, which has really come out and has really helped most women on issues of domestic violence, because even FIDA itself, because domestic violence is also an issue when it comes to participation in politics. I don't think you will be a woman who has been mistreated in a home and you stand in the crowd and you think people will not ask you so many questions. You would not have that confidence. You would look at yourself as very small. So that one also can be an issue which we can look at. Yeah.
But I would like to bring up one more thing. Florence, you know, you are, Sarah, you're a leader. She's a leader. And there are avenues for women who have stopped in P7, S1 to come and be mentored by you people, to come and say, look, I don't have the money to go for vocation, but so I will come and say, there is this sort of mentorship system where I can get skills and confidence and empowerment. Is that existent in Kamuli? Chiriyo Florence?
Florence, ebalawo lichiriyo.
We may not have a specific program, but we always conduct community dialogues, whereby we find those women, we sensitize them, and after you sensitize them, you get 1 to 2 people coming in. They want to talk to you separately. If they have a problem, you first listen to them, then you guide them on how to go about it. And now, like, that is when you come in, you may find maybe she stopped in P7, but she would love to go for further studies. You may do what? You may refer that person to the development patterns we have. You assist them to make, for example, you have plan. It helps people who are in groups. If they've organized a group and you refer that group to plan, they can help them to take them for what? For skilling. And they begin from there. And at youth center, we have those youths who always come, both boys and girls. They come and train, and they've been well off. And that is when they even start building their career of what? Politics. Yes.
Well, we'll take a short break, but if you'd like to be a part of the conversation, you'd like to join us, you have a comment or a question, please go to our social media handles. That is at Fasi Fasi on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Share your comments, share your thoughts, and we'll be back after this.